Hi folks, welcome to the 8th episode of Eve Echo's Bootcamp training. On the previous episodes, we covered weapon systems, ship classes, and modules. If you missed them or want a recap, you'll find links in the description. Today, we will talk about rigs. Before we begin, I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. To celebrate the new year, I'll be giving away a T7 battlecruiser of the winner's choice, fully fitted and rigged. All you need to do is subscribe and leave a comment on this video. I'll be announcing the winner on the 31st. Good luck! Rigs are the final piece of the puzzle to fully customize your ship to suit your needs. Whether you want to go for a balanced build or an extreme build in terms of tank or damage, your rig setup will play a key role in achieving this result. Rigs come in two main classes, combat and engineering. Let's start with combat rigs. Combat rigs are split into two main subcategories, offensive and defensive rigs. Offensive rigs offer enhanced performance for your weapons, while defensive rigs increase your ship's survivability. Each weapon has its own rigs that can be used to boost specific aspects of the weapon's performance. All turret weapons have four main rigs: collision accelerator, burst aerator, all-good energy administration, and ambit extension. Collision accelerator increases the weapon's overall damage. Burst aerator increases the weapon's fire rate. All-good energy decreases the needed power grid to fit a weapon on your ship. And finally, ambit extension increases your weapon's range. Lasers, railguns, and decomposers have an additional rig, discharge elytration, which decreases the amount of energy these weapons use. Missiles have 6 different rigs you can choose from. Flare catalyst increases your explosion velocity, thus making your explosions more crisp and difficult to outrun. Warhead calefaction increases the missile's damage. Warhead rigor decreases the explosion radius, thus making your explosions more precise. Rocket fuel cache increases your missile's flight time, thus increasing its range. Hydraulic bay thrusters increases your missile's velocity, which both increases its range and makes them more difficult to outrun. Finally, bay loading accelerator increases your fire rate. Drone rigs have 4 rigs you can choose from. Firepower augmenter increases your drone's damage. Scope chip increases your drone's range. Speed augmenter increases your fire rate, and control range increases your command range. Fighters have the same rigs as drones, the names are just a little different. Defensive rigs have 3 types: shield, armor, and hull. Depending on which rig you choose, you can either increase the cycle rate of your repairs, make them more capacitor friendly, increase the amount of repairs they do per cycle, increase your overall shield, armor, or hull hit points, or add extra resistances on one of the 4 main damage types. Hull rigs only have the resistance and the overall increase in hit points rigs. With that out of the way, there are a few things that I would like to point out. Unlike modules, rigs cannot be unfitted. When you install a rig, it fuses with the ship. Uninstalling a rig will always destroy it. All rigs come in 3 tiers. The higher the tier, the more boost it provides. Capital ships have their own rigs. Regular rigs cannot fit on capital ships, and capital rigs cannot fit on non-capital ships. Equipping several rigs that provide the same bonus will have a diminishing bonus. For example, if you apply 2 cannon damage rigs, the second one will provide less boost than the first one. A third cannon damage rig will provide an even less boost. For the sake of keeping this video below the 5-minute mark, that concludes today's episode. If you have a question, post it in comments section down below and I'll be happy to answer. On the next episode, we will talk about engineering rigs and rig integrations. Please feel free to like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more videos in the future. Thank you for watching. Fly safe.